All right, family, here we go. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to JD's Jimmy Rig, man. AKA the Weekend Warrior Garage. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, 71, 72 Lemans, for people that don't know. Convertible. I did a motor swap in it, took out the 350, 350. And what's in it now is a 454 Turbo 400, right? So I got pretty much most of the stuff buttoned up. I'm gonna go around the motor and show y'all what all. I mean, yeah, let me go. I'm gonna go around the motor because again, I don't know if this your first time here, your second time here, third time here. I don't know. So if it's your first time here, right? Let me give you a quick rundown. So it had a 350, 350 in it. I put a 454, 400 in here. The transmission cross member, I had to move back one notch. I didn't have to drill no holes for that. The motor mounts in the same location as a 350, 350. Now, one other thing, it's real tight right there behind that distributor. I got maybe not even half an inch of room back there. So that's an issue and a concern. But this video is about popping it off for the first time. I have not popped it off, so you still see tape everywhere. Everything ain't buttoned up. Ain't nothing in the radiator. This the radiating fan that was already in the vehicle. And being as though this block is so big, I literally had to cut off those bolts right there. Hold on, let me see. Right, the bolts to the fan, because the other motor, where the other car this motor came out of, it actually had. You see how much room I got there? Not much. The other motor, well, no, the other vehicle that was in, it had a fan on it. The 350, 350 setup already had the radiating fans in here. So I was able to make that work by shearing off those bolts right there. So that was another issue that I had. What other issue I had? I want to say that was the two main issues that I had, right? So literally, no, I take that back. That ain't the only other issue. Right down there, I thought all these A-bodies the same. Maybe they are, maybe they ain't. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the proportion valve down there, these same headers cleared in the 71 Cutlass. A-body, 71, 72, A-body Cutlass, the headers fit. In this car, the headers was hitting the proportion valve. So I had to do some massaging there. That was the other main issue that I had. I had to take these headers on and off about, I know I took them off at least 15, 20 times, man. Fitting it, massaging it. When I figure out which ones that'll fit good, I'll pull them off. And until then, those are the ones I'm working with. I need to pop this thing off. I'm probably rambling. Hopefully you still tuned in. So I got oil in it now. I didn't pop it off yet. I did turn the key, but I didn't try to pop it off because, like I said, I had to take the header off on and off quite a few times. And with that oil filter on there, I couldn't get the header off there. So I had to leave the oil filter off to be able to take the header in and out. So, say all that to say, man, look, this thing better fire off. Point blank, period, in the discussion. So let me get to it, man. So I'm gonna take y'all in the vehicle with me so we can check this oil pressure. I got all the gauges hooked back up. So that's where we at. Let's see if it even turned over again. For real, let's be honest. Let's see if it even turned over. Cause I did turn it over last night in the dark, but I didn't try to start it. I just put not a new battery, but I put a hot battery in it. Excuse me. Okay. that don't want to work. There we go. All right. So let's check this oil pressure. Nothing. That figures. Hold up, y'all. Let me turn this switch on. Whatever you do, don't buy these cheap things off of Temu or Amazon or wherever. My neighbor brought them things. Them things are painted. You know what? They half-ass work. That's why I ain't started up yesterday. I thought something was wrong. The whole time, it was that switch. He had another one, so I used that. But you best believe that's not gonna stay on there long. The oil pressure is the one all the way to the right, family. We ain't getting no oil pressure. Battery actually weak. Thought that battery was better than the one I had in there. So let me change this battery out, and we're gonna come back, y'all. All right, fam, I'm just hooking up the jump box. As you heard, it did turn over a couple times before the battery said, nah, we ain't gonna do that today. Said, we ain't gonna do that today. Don't worry, trust me. I got a fire extinguisher close by. Trust me on that. I got a fire extinguisher close by, y'all. So here we go. Pray for your boy, man. I'm nervous, excited. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. Open headers on here. I didn't do the exhaust yet because I got a cutting wheel on the because this car had manifolds on it at first, so I'm not gonna cut it because those long tube headers. So I had to get the right what's it called? Not down tube. I can show y'all what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it. Hopefully my audio good. But in order to hook my exhaust up, I need to weld this on. So that's next. We need to crank it. We need to get this thing running. That's the most important thing. She got it. She firing off. I'm excited. I'm excited. I ain't gonna hold y'all in the school to the top of my lungs. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna scream to the top of my lungs, baby. I did it. I did it. Only second. Holy second. I swear I hope this audio good, man. Y'all can hear me good, man. Let me show y'all this oil pressure though. Yeah, man. Your man, not your boy. Did it. That guy. Right there. That guy. Like literally, y'all. Let me show y'all. See that say 2016? That's as long as I've been working on cars. Nope. I take that back. I ain't started working on cars in 2015. Because I was literally still riding motorcycles in 2015, 2016 when I first moved in. I literally just started working on cars in 2016. So I'm not even a shade tree mechanic. I'm a 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3. Used to be a garbage man. Watch that oil pressure, y'all. Ready, baby. Ready. Nope, my foot not on the gas, y'all. Oh man, that was an absolute success, y'all. Yes, sir. But that was a success, an absolute success. But y'all know what I think it is? I think I crossed some of my wires up when I was pulling the wires on and off and the headers on and off. And that smoke is what? I don't know. That better be the paint burning off. I put a coat of paint on them crusty headers. Well, that's my ground wire touching. Yeah, man. But I'm happy, man. That was a success, man. I'm going to close out this video, man. But this thing going to be in the streets real quick. If all goes well. But I think this number 1 and number 2 wire is crossed. And I think that's why it's running like a banshee. So I'm going to let it cool down real quick, flip the wires over, and I'm going to come back.